Hello everybody, Spectrum here. We're going to go through mining and agriculture. Alright, so here's what happens here again. A couple of the basics really fast. The question mark will take you to the wiki. You take your mouse, you move horizontally to get to the product side. So if I'm in basic industry here, come over here and that gives me products. Come into mining, that tells me I'm mining metal ore. And if I come down to agriculture, that gives me food at that point. Okay, so you come off horizontally to get into this side. So mining. Let's talk about mining real quick. I'm going to take my mouse, move it down and around into mining. So you have miners, which are colonists, and then you have refinery robots, which are built by basic industry. So if you haven't seen how that works, go to basic industry. So the annual ore that we're gonna that can be built per miner is 39.47, and that is based off of the metal rating on this planet. Okay, so the actual metal rating itself calculates how much ore is mined per worker, and then that tells me how much ore per hour, and it gives me the current ore stocks. Now once you have ore, it goes to the refinery robot and it refines amount of ore, and then it gives you a metal per hour and how much metal stock you have. Now this metal stock is the same as this one right here, and ore stock is the same as what we have here in the warehouse under metal ore right there, 100,000. Okay, so back to labor. So now, the interesting thing about mining and agriculture, there really is no capacity on the number of workers. Now, wait a second. You just said there was a capacity on refinery robots. Robots work 24 hours a day without any workers involved. So, in theory, I could take this 10% and add my 78 to it, and I could put 88%. Now, of my workers into this, and now you're going to see my metal ore over here in the right side just skyrocket. This is giving me a lot of ore very quickly, but I'm not building any houses now, so that doesn't do me any good. Okay, so I'm going to take this back down to 10%. Okay, here again the same thing is with agriculture. So if I click here, I could go 80%. So I put 80% into agriculture. Basically, to do mining, the actual worker only needs a pickaxe or whatever at that point. And agriculture, they only need farming equipment. But that is not equipment, and there is no capacity for either one of those. Okay, so that's how those two work. I'm going to set this back to his 3.5%, and so we're going to take a look at how that works. Okay, so miners, we saw how it worked down here at the bottom. 6,000 miners builds amount of ore, and then refinery robots, that gives me metal ore or metal per hour. Okay, so let's come to agriculture. I have 2,122 farmers that they will each farm 30 units of food per year, which is 900 per hour. Consumption per hour is 915. So I could drop my agriculture number just a little bit so I can get more workers, because my stock is slowly building up. Okay, so that's what these numbers mean down here. There you go. That's mining and agriculture. Have a good one.